all this excitement about India becoming a manufacturing destination, the China plus one opportunity, etc. Is there an element of hype out there, or you actually believe that India can become a successful manufacturing destination? I mean, some of our neighbors like Vietnam have done so well on the low-end manufacturing front. Do you think we could make some serious inroads over the next few years?
It's a very interesting question. It's a question that I have been grappling with on many fronts, including with CII and other organizations. I think there is a poor realization amongst various government authorities, not just at the central government level, at every level, at the state, at the local, even at the village level. There is very little realization of how complex manufacturing is. It's not like a service industry like software, where as long as you have a place for people to work from and they're well qualified, they can work from anywhere and do it. I think manufacturing, requires highly efficient factories. There's a lot of interdependency between manufacturers and suppliers. The supply chain has to work efficiently. So there is just not enough realization. My belief is that, the reason why countries like Vietnam actually moved ahead of India on the manufacturing sort of top of the mind, the only reason is because they took care of the entire entry and operational part of how industry works with local bodies, with the central governments, etc. We have still not done it. In Vietnam, when you have an industrial park, the park authorities actually take care of every type of clearance, permission, etc. that you need. So it is literally a one-stop shop, and it works very efficiently. I have my experience of that because we have been running a factory in Vietnam for 20 years, and we know that. And India has still not understood that it is the softer aspects of managing manufacturing and industrial parks, etc., that is really crucial for efficiency. And I think when we realize that, it is going to be painful, because what it means is that all government authorities, central, state, local, have to give up their power, so to speak, and designate one authority, who will actually take care of all of this on their behalf, so that the industrial organization is not running around, with getting permissions, etc. I think this is the most crucial thing about manufacturing. If we can lick this problem, you will see that there is growth, there will be an explosion in manufacturing. Also, I think during COVID, when the supply chains were badly affected, a lot of companies in India realized that, the only answer to that was you had to build more and more in India, which means that you had to support your supply chain, you had to work closely with them. And those who've done it, I think, have found that it is entirely possible, not in every case, but in most cases, to move the base to India, whether it came from China or Vietnam or Malaysia or anywhere. So it is entirely possible to do, but our mindset must be clear that, what it takes to do that.
It's a very important point, Jamshed, you raised, but I want to ask you whether all this is easier said than done, because people in positions of authority, the very bodies that you spoke about, including the bureaucracy, why would they want to give up? Because, it's not just a question of mere authority in name, but, there are financial incentives or motivations to keep the status quo as it is today.
Right. You see, it's a very simple point. If the leadership of this country believes and wants that industry should grow well beyond the 15-16% that manufacturing is today and has been for decades, there is no other way. So it is really a strategic decision that has to be taken and implemented. I can't say anything more than that. I think it has been demonstrated in lots of other places the way this works. And I think it is the basis for, a strong manufacturing industrial base.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.